Alright, quick rundown. Luther, super strength. Klaus can commune with the dead. Allison can rumor anyone to do anything.
Except she never uses it.
I heard a rumor. You punched yourself in the face.
Season 1 of Netflix's Umbrella Academy was a ridiculous ride full of elaborate set pieces, quirky character moments, and banging needle drops that suffered only by being released on the same day as DC Universe's Doom Patrol, which somehow managed to be even more bonkers, quirky, and banging than any of us could have predicted. But now that both shows have a second season under their belts, they've had a chance to figure out their distinct identities, expanding their respective universes and exploring very different paths that serve as a perfect reminder that there's never been a better time to be a comic book fan. At first, the plot of Umbrella Academy Season 2 reads like a repeat of the same key beats as Season 1. The Hargreaves siblings are accidentally scattered across different years in 1960s Dallas as a result of Number 5's attempt to transport them back in time to stop the apocalypse that Vanya caused at the end of Season 1, and must now reunite to stop a different apocalypse before making it back to their version of 2019. All without causing any Back to the Future-esque changes to the timeline that might affect the future. Oh, and they're once again investigating a mystery surrounding their father, Sir Reginald Hargreaves, all while battling assassins sent by the mysterious timeline-protecting organization known as the Commission. Luckily, showrunner Steve Blackman and his writers have managed to remix the show's premise into a new universe that's even more satisfying than the first, by focusing less on the central mystery, which was definitely the weak link in Season 1, and more on the dysfunctional dynamics between the Hargreaves kids. Season 2 finds genius new character combinations that give each sibling a chance to shine. And by separating each member of the team and forcing them to adapt to their strange new surroundings with outsiders who aren't aware of their pasts, we get more insight into their mental and emotional states than we might otherwise. While supporting characters like Diego's new love interest, Lila, add an unpredictable shot of adrenaline to the proceedings, most of the supporting characters in Season 2 exist as a fresh pair of eyes to help us get to know our heroes better, instead of being fully formed people in their own right. And Season 2's villains aren't half as distinctive or interesting as Hazel and Cha-Cha were in Season 1, although you get the sense that the writers were having so much fun digging into the broken psyches of the Hargreaves family, they didn't want to pull focus away from the team. Instead, Sir Reginald still looms large, and the show spends a satisfying amount of time exploring the various ways their absentee father shaped the Academy into the emotional basket cases they are now. Umbrella Academy still doesn't always know when to quit while it's ahead when it comes to certain set pieces, dragging some scenes out past their welcome, but overall, Season 2 feels far more focused, with a better sense of what works and what doesn't than it had in Season 1. The show continues to pull off an impressive high-wire act in balancing its tone. Umbrella Academy Season 2 manages to be even funnier and more surreal than its freshman year, even when digging into weightier topics. It basically spends its entire season unpacking its protagonist's childhood trauma, but still finds time for an adorable dance number, a tongue-in-cheek deconstruction of time travel tropes, and some deliciously crazy fight sequences. While it may tread familiar ground, Umbrella Academy Season 2 improves on its predecessor by focusing on all the things that made Season 1 so charming. Its rapid-fire banter, kinetic action sequences, killer soundtrack, and the complicated family dynamic at its heart. By getting rid of some of the distracting peripheral elements that bogged Season 1 down, this feels like a tighter, more confident version of the series, laying the groundwork for a fascinating and potentially far more original Season 3. For more Netflix reviews, check out what we thought of The Old Guard and Castlevania Season 3. For everything else, stay tuned to IGN.